What's up, guys? We're back with another watch along. Liverpool are currently leading 1-0. And yeah, well, don't know who scored. Great ball by Casemiro though. Unfortunate to have scored already, Liverpool, but hopefully we can get back into the game quickly. Anybody's new, do like, share and subscribe, please. It really helps the channel. On the road to 1500 subs, hopefully as soon as possible. Oh, here we go. Try to feed it through. Straight to Onana. Try to feed in Shota over there. Ooh, lays it off straight. Here we go. 2v3. Rashford and Sancho up front. Collier holds the ball. Couldn't keep it in control. Was running too quick. Ball went kind of behind him a little bit. Yes, Samas, come on. Ooh, lovely switch. Lovely spin and turn by Rashford. He's overthrew. Oh, it's another ball that kind of went behind. Diallo's open. There we go. Ahmad. Step over. Pulls it back. My God, Van Bissaka. Oh my God. What was that? Had no one around him even, and he still hit that pass. Everyone's looking a little more sharper today. Competition has gotten better. You know, we are playing Liverpool. We look smooth. Yeah, we do. Abhijit, we look good. Not gonna lie, we actually look good. Little unfortunate about the goal, but you know what? I mean, we are playing better. We are playing better today, so we'll take it. Very curious to see what we look like during the Carabao Cup match. Hello, Twalumba. Good morning. It was a lovely ball to Mount earlier by Casemiro that went over everybody. Unlucky there, unlucky. Apparently, there was a lot of traffic outside the stadium. People showed up late. Hello, Ruchi. Are we any good? We are actually a lot better than you think. How did they score? I actually missed it. Ruchi, I had something to do I couldn't avoid. Hello, Bikku. How did they score? I have no idea. I'm gonna have to watch it back with you guys. I was a little late for the stream because I had something I had to do before starting, and I got a little late. In fact, I joined like 2 minutes after they scored. But so far, I've seen it. They're pretty good. Rusty finishing though. I mean, to be fair, the people who are playing in front haven't played a lot of football recently. You know, Jadon Sancho's last game was in May. Rashford's last game was in May. You know, they haven't played. They didn't go to the Euros. They aren't really sharp that way. You know, we have to figure out Mount as well. Mount probably, yeah, Mount's everybody's game was May, wasn't it? So overall, we are playing a little better, I feel. Collier's looking good. Casemiro today was pretty nice. Rashford has had some good moments in the game. He wakes up for the Liverpool match apparently. I don't know if anyone saw that Aaron Van Bissaka cross about a couple of minutes ago. That was horrendous. He had nobody chasing him and he missed everybody and he kicked it out of bounds. And it was just a cutback by Ahmad. He was just standing there. He literally crossed the ball over everybody and kicked it out of bounds. Shocking. Ooh, Salah with a new hairstyle. Looks nice. It's just preseason, my people. Yeah. No, it is just preseason, but we're somewhat playing better. I mean, last preseason was quite horrible, wasn't it, Twalumba? Cavallo scored, yes. Cut in and deflection. Oh, it was a deflection? Can't do anything about that. What happened to Salah? He has a lovely new haircut. Wan Bissaka needs to go. I think he is going to go. West Ham are making some moves, by the way, guys. I don't know if you've been keeping an eye on West Ham. West Ham are making moves. Our defense is not ETH first choice, we understand. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that was always going to happen, right? What can you do? Martinez was always going to show up late. Euro was unexpected. And we have Lindelof, Evans and Maguire. Cascott sat down ahead of the goal. Yeah, he did. Apparently he did. Oh, there's a second ball. Someone kick the ball out, please. Yeah, we're looking alright though, to be fair. It's time to go. Rest in peace, Claude. But overall, I don't think it's that bad, Tolumba. I think gradually we have played a lot better. I'm so excited to watch Ahmad get game time. Cut back in. Sancho hits it wide, header wide. I think Rashford keeps it in play though. Casemiro got done by a simple chop. He's not prime anymore, man. We noticed that last season as well. We have to just hope he finds form again. We can't do anything else. Bad foul there by Collier. Sancho, that was an open chance. It was an open chance, but what can you do, man? As Abhijit very rightfully said, the finishing has not looked great. Our front three hasn't played since May, so can't really expect much. It's unfortunate that Xerxes couldn't play any preseason games, but that's how it is. Bruno, Garnacho, Martinez, Xerxes, Dallo, they're all back in Carrington playing, so that's great. This is a bad foul on Connor Bradley, can't lie. But yeah. Amas is looking good. Rashford's looking alright. Collier's looking good. What do you guys think? You guys think that Ahmad's going to start the season straight away, or do you think he's still going to start Anthony? Man, he's got to start Ahmad, doesn't he? I think it's getting to the point where he's not going to have a choice. No, shockingly, we haven't been giving them too much space, which is something we did a lot last season. So that's a good thing. Not giving them too much space at the moment. You forgot, didn't I say Lisandro? Lisandro, Garnacho, Dallo, Bruno, and I think Xerxes, right? All are at training. Ahmad looks great. He does. I'm so excited. You know, I always big up this championship, and everyone gives me so much shit for it. That's why I don't like talking about it anymore. Rashi plays it off. Here we go. Ahmad cuts it back. Ooh! It was a miss hit, but it required a bit of a stretched out save by Kelleher there. That would have been quite unfortunate for Kelleher with the deflection, and great for us. What a save, Kelleher. Are we playing well? Yeah, we are playing well. We are playing well, Ruchi. Ruchi, I don't know if you saw the Rosenborg game, but me and Twalumba were wanting to cry by the end of the game. Oh, they're already fighting. Rashford and Konsa are fighting. What's going on here? Oh, sorry. Not Konsa, Gravenberch. Oh, 5 in the morning. Cross comes in. Misses Lindelof. Rashford spins and shoots. Oh! Ooh, the spin and shoots, the spin and move is really working for Rashford today in particular. I was fighting with Rashford, yeah. Don't really know what was that about. He just zoomed in on a push, so I don't know what happened there. Wait, hold on a minute. I thought Kelleher touched that a little bit. Anyway, said it's a big season for Ahmad, so it's his season. God, I hope so, dude. So many games we were asking why is Ahmad not playing last season. Oh, tackle by Wan-Bissaka. I initially thought that might have been a foul. Great tackle by Wan-Bissaka there. Oh, fans don't seem pleased about that one either. Ahmad, Mount, lays it out to Sancho. Don't shoot, Rashi. Oh, Ahmad was open and had no one trailing him. Lovely dink ball there. Come on, Wan-Bissaka. Cross! Oh, Mount misses it. It falls to Collier, but he does not expect the ball. Oof. Rosenborg game was just so I know, but Ruchi, oh my god, Ruchi, we were so bad that game. And the Rosenborg, I was going to say fighters, the Rosenborg players were just hammering us. The fouls were so bad in that game. And the funny thing is, the players that got injured didn't get injured in that game. And that game by far was the roughest game on us. Like the Rosenborg players were in the mood. They were in a mood that day. They were absolutely in the mood. And they absolutely hammered us. Spinner should only works for the goats. The spin and move has been working in this game though for him in particular. He has been spinning Bradley a bit. Bradley is also very young, so I see the Collier hype. Oh bro, Collier is very smooth, very smooth. The Rosenborg game actually was he did this. He did this beautiful back flick layoff minutes upon coming on, and I was like, oh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Collier missed a chance, but he is good. He is very good. Can you imagine Collier's taking the chance Dan Gore should have taken? Now I wonder what's going to happen to Dan Gore. Great defensive work there by Ahmad. Great defensive work there. Just gets the ball out to make sure it goes out of bounds. If only Euro was uninjured, I would have had hopes, but now ETH already impressed. I don't know, man. If we get Delict and Mazraoui, I think we're good. Because the thing about Mazraoui is he can play left back too. So, you know, even if we sell Van Bissaka and Shaw is somehow not fit and he doesn't want to start Ahmad straight away, we have Mazraoui to play. If we get the double deal of Mazraoui and Delict, I think we're okay. Because if you think about it, Ruchi, for a second, right? Oh, what the hell was Johnny Evans doing there? Oh, there was a bit confusion there between Onana and Evans. Probably couldn't understand Johnny Evans' accent. He looks very frustrated, does Evans. Oh God, Onana. Onana was so good in that, which was never a good sign. Onana was very good in that Rosenborg game. That is very true. Which is never a good sign. If only, yeah, so the thing with this is the Euro uninjured thing is not a problem, because what happens is, Ruchi, luckily for us, if we get Delict, it'll be Delict and Martinez anyway. Because I don't think Euro would have started if we have Delict and Martinez. I know we paid a lot for him, but I just don't think he would. That's just a hunch I have. So technically, as long as we get Martinez, it's almost, it's not the same thing obviously, but it's almost like we don't miss Euro. Also, I think it takes off a lot of pressure on him, because if we don't get Delict, the pressure becomes much more noticeable, because then till he comes back in October, they'll be like, where is Euro, where is Euro, where is Euro, where is Euro, you know? Every week we have a bad game, it'll be that. So as long as we get Delict, I think it's just better for us, because I really do think Delict and Martinez would start anyway. But yeah, Jones, I don't like him. He's too slow. And listen, man, you know, everyone can't be a 10 out of 10, Biku. Oh, Onana kicks the ball out. I'm never ever going to like playing from the back, am I? Never going to like it. No, it's fine. Yeah. Thank you. We're almost halfway through their football season. Yeah. Rosenborg, right? Yeah, because the winters are really dirty there, isn't it? Yeah. They were, I mean, listen, you know, for a team that are playing and we haven't played for months, it was all right. But the way they hammered us, dude, physically, they just absolutely hammered us. That was not great. I was very worried in that game. And then, funny enough, we get the injuries in the game that was probably not so physical. So that's the kind of luck you have, I guess, suppose. Johnny Evans should be allowed to use skates. I honestly think it was a communication issue. That's offside, right? That's not offside? Oh, it is offside. Okay. Yeah. Boy, Salah looks so clean with the shaved head, man. Why did he do that balding look, dude? It looked horrible on him. This is looking so much better on him. I know it's iconic, the curly hair, but I mean, it was looking horrible. Oh my God, he's way off. Ooh, I didn't realize he was off by that much. He was way, way off. And we're still passing from the back. Rashford to Onana now. Vitek played that game, not Onana. Did Vitek play that game? Did he play the whole game? Oh boy. Yeah, it was a rough game for me, dude. I was in tears. I'm not even going to lie. I was so frightened if we are going to play like this for the rest of the preseason. I was going to be like, no way, man. Not another preseason. If you remember, last preseason was long as well. The game that I remember clearly was the Wrexham one, where it felt like the boys were getting hammered by the men. Not in terms of like a score line, but in terms of like how they played, the style. Oof, it was a rough game last season, the Wrexham one. Ahmad caught up to Salah so fast, bro. He's young, he's quick, good touch, good cross on him. Promising. Promising, that's all you can say. Slot, welcome, haha. It is. Do you actually, Biku? I guess you're the best person to ask. Do you think he's going to play Trent in the midfield and make a glorious mistake like Southgate did? Because I don't know. I wonder. I hear a lot of people going, is he going to play in midfield? Is he going to play right back? Is he going to play midfield? Is he going to play right back? For me, I hope he plays midfield because I would love to take Bradley as a nice little swing FPL choice. Very cheap and smart one in my opinion. Ooh, the ball gets rolled over. Toe poke. Was that Semikas? Go straight to Onana though. How was that? They threw in referees. Oh, bro, this was not even as bad. Should have seen some of the ones in the last game. It was hilarious. Mount is useless. Hey, listen, man. I told you, Tualumba, he can't replace Bruno. I told you. But let's hope, man. Listen, we gotta hope and pray, Tualumba. We don't have a choice at this point of time. As it stands right now, we want Ugarte, Delict, and Mazraoui. So I am just hoping. I'm going to be very frank with you. I'm just hoping Mount works, dude. I don't even care if I knew that. Remember, we had this thing where I don't think Mount can play. I think it was you and me who had the back and forth. Like, I'd be very happy to be wrong this season because I feel like we have to plug in so many holes that we have to just hope that some of them work. That was a beautiful move there by Van Bissaka. A lovely lane change pass there to Collier. Fortunately, Collier could not let him go. Hit the 1-2. Angle wasn't there. Lovely move by Van Bissaka. You can clearly tell Van Bissaka was a winger, apart from when he has to actually cross the ball. Because he has the tricks. The tricks are very nice. I'm not going to lie. Lovely ball by Ahmad. Ooh, too high. Goes over Rashford. Unfortunately. Ooh, nice little sunset in North Carolina. Or is it South Carolina? One of the Carolinas. Oh, it's nice and orangey. Looks very good. Looks very, very nice. Open stadium. Love to see it. Nope, a lot of people think he can play CM, but he's better in... Yeah, but I also say that, and I get so much crap because I'm like, he is not a good right back. And I don't think... And I think the England thing... You know what? You should thank Southgate. He saved Jurgen Klopp a headache if Jurgen Klopp continued to play. Because this whole... I think Was it Jurgen Klopp who started? I don't know what Jurgen Klopp was talking about. I remember Jurgen Klopp, I believe it was Jurgen Klopp who said he can play midfield. I'm like, which part of the midfield can he play? If he's going to play double pivot, he still has to be defensively sound. Otherwise, you will be exposed. You leave a hole in the middle like we did for a bunch of years before we got Casemiro. There was a hole in the middle even last season. Like when Casemiro was not fit or when Casemiro had to play centre back, there was a hole in the middle of the pitch. You still have to be defensively sound as a double pivot or a DM or whatever number you'd like to call it. So it's kind of the same thing. He still requires his defensive prowess. So I don't get it. Like at least at right back, the centre mid can cover you. Konate can sweep or whoever's on that side can sweep. But if you play in the middle and you're pushed up forward, and Trent's not exactly the quickest player in the world. So if he can't fall back in time, there's just a giant hole in the middle of the pitch now. Whereas on the right flank, you can, if you don't have the strongest of wingers or the strongest of attackers on the opposition, you won't get punished, right? But I don't get it. I don't know what Klopp saw in that. Like, I genuinely don't. To me, the lack of defensive awareness, I don't know how he could ever play DM I don't know how he could play DM. It feels like a dangerous thing to try. Lovely composure there by Amas. Lovely dink ball by Collier. Unfortunately goes nowhere. Collier's trying stuff. I like that. Oh no, he loses the ball. That's not great. Salah's open. Goal. Bad mistake there by Collier. Punished by Curtis Jones. Midfielders being cooked up. What is up? Who scored and are we playing good? We were playing good. But we are sadly trailing 2-0 now. Mistake from Collier by giving a loose dink. Amas and Rashford were both up front. And basically Collier then got cooked on the rebound because he had to mark Salah and got cooked. Tried to clear the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. Salah slots it in. tap in for Curtis Jones, who had to run a decent distance, I think. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka was away from him, completely open in the middle. We are playing all right, Ayush, but the 2-0 scoreline will not suggest that, to be quite honest. Good goal by Liverpool, unfortunately. Yep. Who scored? The first goal, Fabio Carvalho scored at 10 minutes. Apparently it was a cut-in and a deflection. Missed that one. Onana can't dive down to save his life. Tualumba, I can't keep saying the whole David De Gea thing. But what I will say is, Tualumba, that I'm gonna give you some irrelevant news. I mean, it's irrelevant depending on if you think the source is credible or not. I actually think the source is credible, so I will just tell you what I heard. I heard on a podcast with Ben Foster, former United goalkeeper. Oh no, 4-on-3. Oh, we got lucky there. Collier sweeps, pulls it back, starts driving down the other side, lays it off to Rashford. Man, we got to at least pull one goal back, otherwise I don't see us getting a result in this game. Fireworks at the Bryce Williams Stadium, whatever it was called. Fancy fireworks there for the goal. Americans love their fireworks. So what was being said basically was, Tualumba, that Onana is very top heavy, i.e. he has a very thick musculature, torso upwards. So what happens with that is it's just very difficult to get down quick enough. And that's what David De Gea was kind of good at, right? He was kind of a slender, long keeper, so it was easier. Plus, he was probably much lighter than Onana as well. So that's why his reflexes were, cat-like. So yeah, this what you're saying is right. But, I heard Ben Foster say that sometime last season in the middle, not even at the end. Chubby-ish, no, I mean, I think he's jacked. He's not like bodybuilder jacked. He's not like ripped through the gills or anything, but he's probably very muscular. And I think this is one of those things where weight actually plays a great factor, right? Because you're not really tackling people. You're not shoulder barging them. You're basically trying to dive and fly around. So being light actually helps in this case. Now, if he played DM, he'd probably bully a couple of people around, but that was a beautiful save by Armas. A lovely touch in. Onana's just kicking the ball anywhere now. That almost went straight back out again, and he's not even under pressure. It's looking kind of dangerous, his playing from the back right now. It's either going directly out or it's going straight to someone else. So I think they're playing from the back a lot more now than making him go long, because it's not looking good at the moment. Probably also requires sharpness to some extent. He's also not played a game in a while. Oh, Amas laid it off, but Rashford was on the inside, unfortunately. I think he started inverted right back. He was more CM area, and from that day Southgate used him CM in England, 22-23, where he started playing. I really think Southgate gave him did Liverpool a favor, because by playing him an outright centre mid, if anyone ever wanted, like in the future, thinking because of his ball playing can do it, straight, don't do it anymore. Bouncer like Bill, yeah, I would say so. Yeah, it's all in the arms, in the chest. Oh, that was slick move there by Bradley. Ooh, ball pass back to us. Here we go. Sancho loses the ball straight away. Oh boy, what are we gonna do with our wingers, man? Apparently we're selling Palestri to Tualumba. It's almost confirmed. The move. Oh, what a block by Almas, and he keeps it in. Oh, he kicks the ball out, unfortunately. Oh my god, that was a beautiful. The way he blocked it was beautiful. It's not like transcending like his defense or anything, but the way he blocked that one was beautiful. Light touch, kept it in play, and unfortunately kicked it out. I hope he. Can someone please remind me? Can he use his right foot, or is he just a one-footed player again? God, I hope not. Because the way he tried to pass that ball out kind of indicated to me that he might not be a two-footed player, which is problematic, as we already know too well. Ooh, that's a bad foul on Casemiro. Got his feet taken off of him. Oh, Sancho, sorry. Got his feet taken off of him. Sancho's all over the place today. Left, right, center. ETH's main keeper. Listen, Tualumba, I'll be honest with you. It's one of the things I don't like what Ten Hag did. I think the way he got rid of David De Gea was very disrespectful. I know everyone likes to go style of play, wages, this that, but the way it was done was very classless by Arnold and Ten Hag, and that's what De Gea said, right? I don't know if you read it, Tolom, but De Gea said, Collier, oh, corner, good attempt, good attempt. Got to pull one back somehow, man. Yeah, so basically, he said I didn't like how I was treated by De Gea. I mean, by Ten Hag and Arnold, and I think that's quite accurate actually, and it's really sad because I think he's like 8th on the all-time list of caps. Like, I didn't even realize that, dude. He was 31 years old and 8th on the all-time list. If he played last season, I think he would have gone to 6th, and he was only 31. What could have been? What could have been? Anyway, that's not relevant now. We moved on. My point is that Andre Onana, this is his make or break season. Ooh, that's a beautiful shade of dark, like purple red. Yeah, so I think this is the season. If he doesn't last too long, I think he goes. Remember, I believe you were in the chat when I told you. I don't think Onana is going to make it to 3 years. So yeah, we kind of looks like Brandon Williams. Yeah, right. Plus the receding-ish hairline, or at least the style that makes it look like it's receding. I don't know. It's just all floppy in the front, dude. I don't know how people have haircuts like that. If you lived in our side of the world, we would be sweating bullets. All the hair in your face like that. Sancho. Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, come on, cross Wan-Bissaka. Oh, God. Blocked. Throw in. The new set piece. No, we have signed a new set piece coach. That's very true. We have signed a new set piece coach. Klopp and slot profile is similar reason why players settle well. Yeah. So he got a lot of experienced players as well. So that's always great. Whereas I think Ten Hag is gonna. I don't know how. Last year he couldn't get a lot of people in, but today, let's say now he gets 3-4 people. He's got 2 already. He might get 3 more. That's 5 new players. Gonna have 5 new players. Most of them are going to be starters. So it's like a whole new team. Plus, we're going to get rid of people that have been here forever. Like Wan-Bissaka, maybe Casemiro, maybe Sancho. And they've been here 3-4 years as well. So it's going to be a lot of new players slotting right in with no comfortability towards playing for United. The pressure, the constant. The consistently short breaks between matches, that kind of stuff. We go. Salah's darting. Oh, that wasn't great. I mean, he didn't do much, but God, Amas is solid. Amas is really solid. He clattered Salah. That was not great. Let's see it again. Yeah. Man, he took on Salah full speed. He didn't even get off balance. He has a good base, Amas does, for sure. ETH has his flaws and big mistakes, if I'm right. He does, but what can we do, Tolumba? What can we do? I'm just really sad about how we treat our players, man. We treated Ferdinand like shit, Evra like shit. Rooney kind of got fed up towards the end and just, fed up in the sense of, he was playing out of position because we couldn't find anyone to do the Scholes job. David De Gea is probably the toughest one because I'll say it now and I'll say it again. He has been our best player in our worst decade in the last 50 years. He's been our best player consistency-wise. And the way he was treated was just classless. You don't have to like De Gea, but believe me, if they did that to your favorite player, you'd be fuming. That's how I look at it as. It's like there is a way to treat your players, And I felt like David De Gea didn't even get to say a goodbye, dude. He couldn't even send a message. Even Varane got that. So just imagine how bad that looks. Varane got that proper farewell at least, which is nice. That also would have been horrible if he didn't. But yeah, some flaws, man. Yeah, some flaws. Where it's going to be do or die for certain players this season, no matter what, flaws or not. You can't avoid it. For example, I think this is the season if Onana doesn't do well, I think he goes. I really think he goes. 7 September 2024, Legends match. Celtic versus United. Ooh, that's nice. Scholes going to be playing? Do you think we'll get all three, De Ligt, Mazraoui and Ugarte? So, EDH ball. On Instagram, it's not done yet, Biku. I'm going to possibly have to do a new one. It'll be probably set up by the season beginning. Still trying to see if I can somehow get mine back. Chelsea cooked in pre-season. Anyway, just pre-season, so everyone said. I mean, it is just pre-season, but didn't like City score like 2 goals in the first 8 minutes of the game? It is just pre-season, of course. It's just pre-season, but it's like I said, right? It doesn't matter if it's pre-season or not. You can try to play to your best of your abilities. That's all I think. I think like, okay, it is pre-season, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, you can't expect much from the players. They're all rusty and all, but it's like how you play. You know, what have you been doing pre-season? Have you been training? Have you been keeping fit? Maybe not football playing fit, but have you been keeping fit? Diet, you know, like how Hazard used to always come out really, really fat back from his holidays. Like, what have you been doing? You've been on holiday, you deserve it, you know? Rest, relax, but have you been staying in shape? That's an important thing, right? That's an important thing till the day you retire, because football's turnaround is so short. Especially when you have international tournaments, then the turnaround's even shorter. You kind of have to be sharp till you retire. No, if you play in the lower leagues where you most likely don't have a big preseason or European competitions, it's a lot less games, so it's different. But when you play like top 6 teams in like the top 5 leagues, you kind of have to be fit throughout the year till the day you're not in that team or you retire, basically. Do you think we'll... Okay, so to answer this, are you hosting FPL? Yes, I've set my team up. I'm going to put the link in at some point of time. The FPL code will be in there for sure. We will be doing Premier League predictions after the Community Shield match. By then, the link FPL code should be in there for sure. But yeah. So Ayush, the answer to your question is, so De Ligt is not going to play for Bayern. That apparently has been already leaked. At least that's what I saw on Twitter. Mazraoui is also waiting. And Ugarte, I'm not sure of. Ugarte is the one that I think we are the least likely to get if we're getting. I think this double deal of De Ligt and this double deal of De Ligt and Mazraoui is definitely going to happen. For sure. And I think the other problem with this is, the halftime show is looking crazy. William Bryce Stadium. Ooh, wow. It's looking very crazy. Yeah, so I think that's going to happen. I think, but the problem with, one of the problems with that deal is, Ayush, is that we're kind of waiting to offload Wan-Bissaka, and because as you can see, Wan-Bissaka is playing. That can't be done until he comes back, because you know, if he somehow, God forbid, I don't want to say the word, but I'll just say the I word, that happens to him, we can't offload him, which means we can't get Mazraoui. So, oh my God, that's a lot of fireworks. These MUTV hosts better be careful; they might get lit up. Yeah, so the real thing now is we kind of have to wait for Wan-Bissaka to come back to England, which will only be, I don't know if they're leaving straight away after this match. What is it there? It'll be 9 o'clock there right now. So it'll probably be tomorrow they leave. It's a 9-hour flight, I think, from Carolina. So basically what I'm trying to say is, he won't be available to make any decisions at least till Monday, Tuesday. So we are kind of waiting for him. Even if he verbally agrees, he can like go. Because I don't think he'll need even a medical because he's been playing all these games. But obviously they'll do one anyway. But I don't think that should take long considering he's been active this whole time. Wow, that's a lot of smoke. So yeah, so the Ugarte deal I'm not sure of. And apparently now the Sancho deal has kind of been dropped a little bit. Oh, that's a nasty deflection there. Yeah, Onana couldn't do anything about that one. First goal they're showing again. So yeah, can we get Mazu before the Community Shield? It's gonna be tight, Ruchir. I don't think so. If I'm being completely honest, I don't think so. And even if we get them before the Community Shield, knowing how Ten Hag is, he's not gonna play them. So either way, it doesn't matter if you think about it. Because if they come and they don't play, what difference does it make? You might as well get them in time for Fulham. That's the problem. Sell the whole team and club, I don't care. Yeah, well, yeah. Can't survive with Cass as main CDM for this year. Well, 55 million for both. Probably something around 62. We're talking about euros, right? 62 million maybe for both of them. 55 would be great. If we can get less than 55, that would be superb. But I think it's going to be more 60, 62. Something in that range. How is this college football sim bigger than Old Trafford? It's because college football is a very big deal, believe it or not. Very, very big deal. And they also pack their stadium, and not necessarily with any away fans, just home fans. And they have many college football stadiums this big. So don't be that surprised, dude. I've been saying this forever, Ruchi. The way America does sports, no one in the world does sports. Sports are not football, sports. No one in the world does sports like them. So yeah, it's not that surprising, buddy. Trust me. Come watch North Carolina play, I don't know, Oklahoma. That's just a regular football game in the Division 1, in the NCAA Division 1 football match. It's packed. You think they're playing a World Cup final. It's absolutely rammed. USA goes hard. USA goes very hard with sports. That's why they have the most Olympic medals every Olympics. This is what I'm trying to say. Everyone goes, oh, you're just being a hater. You don't support Indian football. We should like encourage. I'm like, bro, you can't encourage shit. The government has to do it. The government has to do it. The colleges have to do it. The schools have to do it. You can't encourage people to be better at sports when the people, especially the older generation, don't look at sports as a lucrative option for a career. You're never going to have people. You're never going to have that kind of consistency and quality of people if there is no infrastructure. It's as simple as that. This is not a shot at the AIFF. This is a shot at our government, and in terms in relation to sporting infrastructure across the board, across all levels, across all states. It's very easy to talk shit about our AIFF, and they deserve it. But it's like this for everything that is not cricket. Everything. Every single thing that is not cricket. The college club are more rowdy and competitive than the actual NFL. Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say, right, Ruchi? It's just as passionate. It's just we don't watch American football. That's what I'm saying. Like you in these kind of college towns, you'll see everyone wear the jerseys and walk around. Did you watch the Lakshya Sen match? No, I didn't. I haven't been keeping a track of the Olympics at all this time. What we normally do, Ruchi, the funny thing is, no, that's an old one, Ayush. That's an old one. God, I have to stop leaving that in there. Wait, hold on. Is this in there? I thought I removed it. I actually thought I removed that one. I'm gonna have to have a look at that again. Yeah, I thought I removed that one. That's an old one. That's why it won't work. Yeah, the government sucks. I don't see any football teams. Because we had a long-standing tradition of go-ins and football. But when I got to college and I saw how the college students play, like through the universities and all, and some of them had semi-pro contracts and played for football academies here in Goa. We used to play on gravelly mud pitches. So like mud with stones on them. No grass, no nothing. That's how we play for many people play football here in the university level of games. So if that's what university levels like, can you imagine what schools like and lower? So it's just not it, man. I don't know what to tell you. In China, they have compounds in many major cities where all the elite athletes from a very young age go there to study and only play sport. It's like big compounds of all sports you can imagine. They get sent there from their houses to live there and just be athletes and study. It's a thing in China. It just doesn't work. Those gravel pitches can never make a player. It's very exactly. But Ruchi, this is what it is. No, I'm telling you. Everyone goes, oh man, the Coens love football. Yeah, we absolutely love football, but that has nothing to do with infrastructure. That has nothing to do with infrastructure. It's not relative. Just because we love football, our pitches aren't going to be better. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And that's why when people go, you're watching the Indian match, I'm like, doing what? What are we going to watch the India match and then just get disappointed? Like the last round of World Cup qualifiers, people were so furious. I'm like, but what are you furious about? We have always been incompetent about our football team. Why are you getting so mad now? Why are you getting so mad now? I mean, this is the same country which denied India going to the World Cup because they found the Olympics more prestigious and they still didn't win it. We could have already been in the World Cup in the 50s. Think about that. The first World Cup was 1930s. By 1950, we were good enough to play in a World Cup. 1950. 70 years later, we're still not in the World Cup. People won't want to hear it. They'll say you're anti-national. They'll say some other bullshit. They won't just say it's the truth. It's just the truth. Nothing's anti-national about you saying that the government is terrible at sporting infrastructure. It has nothing to do with nationalism. This is sports. It's no relevance. The best play sports. Doesn't matter which caste, creed, religion you're in, how tall you are, how dark you look. The best play sports. That's how it's always been. And if the best don't play sports, it's not sporting excellence. Simple as that. China's extreme repression in sports like kids are in quota. They essentially have quota like huge government complexes for sports. Ooh, does quota have that, Ruchir? In Kerala, right? Quota you're talking about? Interesting. And the MotoGP is getting cancelled apparently. Bro, there is no infrastructure here to do any of this, Ruchi. This is just a tourism ploy. Anything sports related is a tourism ploy. What was the 2010 Commonwealth game? Tourism ploy. We always got tourists, Ruchir. We didn't need the Commonwealth game for tourism. That's absurd. Also, the tourism in Delhi. Who the hell wants to go to Delhi in comparison to the other places? Like if you're a tourist, you can probably do Delhi in 3 days. You don't need 2 weeks of the Commonwealth Games to do Delhi. You know what I'm saying? It was just a tourism ploy, man. It wasn't real. John Abraham's also from Goa, right? Guys, huge football fan. So, I don't know if he's from Goa, but I believe. I don't know. I don't know if he's from Goa, actually. I think his mother is Parsi and his father is from somewhere else. I'm not sure. He might be living in Goa. Most of them do. It's considerably cheaper to live in Goa than Bombay. You can probably buy a lot more land as well, yeah, compared to their fancy little flats. Let me just check. It's a good question. I haven't really thought about it. I'm pretty sure one of his family members is Parsi. I think his mom is Parsi. Give me a second. Oh, he's born in Bombay. I knew it. Abraham was born in Bombay, Maharashtra. Dub. Family of mixed religious and ethnic. His father's a Malayali Syrian Christian. Oh, he's not from Kerala. He's from Goa. I mean, he's not from Goa. He's from Kerala. Malayali Syrian Christian, because Abraham is a Malayali name. That makes sense. And his mother is Irani Zoroastrian Parsi, who has many relatives living in Iran. Abraham's Zoroastrian name is Farhan, but he was baptized with the name John. 51 years old. He looks great. Grew up in Mumbai, studied in Bombay Scottish School in Mumbai. There you go. Keralite and Parsi. That's what I thought. No, Kota's Rajasthan. That's Kottayam. God, I keep getting it confused. Kota Rajasthan students go there for JEE preparations and huge pressure among other students. Same way kids. Oh, yeah. JEE, got it, yeah. I suppose it is kind of like that. Oh, there are fans here. In most sports, the top ranks are 2 or 3 Chinese players. Yeah, it's a real thing, dude. It's a really competitive thing in China. Oh, second I was gonna start. Yep, watching all the people run out now. God, that firework display was a little extreme. God, Casemiro has to have a good game, man. Seriously, he's got to have at least one good game. So Kelleher is not coming back on the pitch. I see Bennett on the pitch. We'll have to just wait a little bit to see what the... we'll have to just wait for a bit to see what the substitutions are, because it's always chaotic here. I see. Jaros for Kelleher. I see Van der Berg there. I have no idea. We're going to have to just wait and see who's been subbed out. Seth Vandenberg. Big ginger fellow. Just go. Change in centre half and goal. Maybe only 2 changes for Liverpool at this point. Kickoff's about to start. Rashford for McTominay. Okay, so Bennett and Fish replace Lindelof and Evans, and McTominay replace Rashford. Oh my god, we've actually gotten worse. Let's see how we play. It's a little stressful. Van der Berg, what do you think about him? He played well at the slot. I actually didn't see the Arsenal match, but I heard he had a good one. Wasn't he in Germany last season? How did he play in Germany? I have no idea. Looks like a big fellow though. Okay, we're seeing who's playing where. I think Mount is playing left wing. Yeah, Mount's playing left wing. Jadon Sancho's playing up front. Yes, come on, Mount. Good press. Throw in. God, Onana so high up the pitch. I have Salah, Palmer, Haaland, Isaac, and Pero in my team with very weak bench. Do you think it's good to go with a very bad bench, premium starter, or decent bench? I think you're going to have to go with a decent bench for two reasons. One is injuries. And two is you don't really know who's going to be in form, Ayush. I think having like a good 4.5 defender at least would help. You have to have at least one good option out of your bench options, man. So someone comes on and gets you points no matter what. Like, for example, Winks in midfield. Oh my God, what happened there? Onana slipped. Oh boy. Let's see. Did he get hurt? Oh wow, the turf just sunk. Oh my God, what are with these pitches in America, man? What is it with these pitches in America? They just absolutely soak the pitch. You can just see puddles of water on the pitch everywhere. Oh my God. Literally the earth gave way for Onana. Yeah, I would say like if 4.0 midfielder Harry Winks, I think Harry Winks is probably going to start a lot of games for Leicester. I don't know what your striker situation is. Probably what is that guy from Brighton? Pedro probably would be a good option. See, 15 is a lot for Haaland, man. And the thing is if he somehow doesn't go right off the bat scores, if his price reduces, you can't make up for that loss, man. I don't have Haaland in my team. As of now, I don't have Haaland in my team. I have Salah. And yeah, I'm okay with that right now because +3 is a big difference, man. It affects your whole team. Whoever wants to stick with Haaland at this price, God bless them. It's too much though, man. Oh, here we go. Ahmad 3-on-1. Lays it off. Sancho. Casemiro. Wow, that was a good takedown by Ahmad. My bench, Tyler from Southampton, Lavia Johnson from Ipswich. Absolute troll. I think your midfielder should definitely be Winks too. Because I think Winks is going to get game time. So that's like, at least, if no matter what happens on your bench, if someone gets injured, at least Winks at first choice. Because even if you go 3 defenders and your 4th and 5th defender's not good, if your first choice is Winks, at least Winks comes on if something happens in the midfield. So you don't need a defender. Here we go. Sancho's not looking good, man. I can't lie. Sancho's not looking good and you desperately want it to work, but I don't think it is going to. Ahmad back to Wan-Bissaka. Lays it off back and squares it to McTominay. Tink, ball over. Lovely. Here we go. Amas. Cross. Oh my God. What a horrible shot. It goes straight back to Amas, the cross. Oh, here we go. 3-4. Cross comes in. Oh, no bend on the cross. Straight to Onana. Who went off? So for United, Fish and Bennett came on for Lindelof Evans. McTominay got replaced by... McTominay replaced Rashford. And for Liverpool, Kevin Kelleher went out for some guy named Garros or something. And Vandenberg came on for one of the centre backs. I think it was Konate. Yeah, I think it was Konate. Pedro Neto as goalkeeper. You mean, no, yeah, okay. That's not bad. Actually, you can go cheap for goalkeeper, man. Like Fabianski, maybe. Isaac. Oh, you have Pedro. Okay. Salah, Carvalho, Palmer, Gordon, Porro, Burn, Robins. Don't know if Burn's going to get game time, man. Yeah, so those who went off there and the substitutions have come up now. Sancho. Is it off? Armas cut back. Spins around again. Ooh. Oh my god. I thought Vandenberg chested it into the goal just now. Went behind the goalkeeper. Jaros. So Diallo with the missed shot from the Armas cross that went back to Armas. Crosses are looking dangerous by Ariamas. Is he going to start the games? Oh no. Armas is very rash with the tackles though, man. He's lucky it's pre-season. He'd probably get a yellow card in every game. That was 4.5, was it cheap for a goal here? Yeah. Oh no. What a tackle by Armas again! What a tackle by Armas, man. Oh, Casemiro. Casemiro, very bad. Nice Armas, that was brilliant. Ayush, it is cheap for a goalkeeper, but the thing is, again, right, it's like it depends on where you want to put the money and how much money you have in the bank, right? Because tomorrow if you need an upgrade or a downgrade, you have the cash to make all the other moves. So why I would go with a 4.0 goalkeeper is just because nice to have, isn't it? Like you can put the money elsewhere. It really depends on you though. If you're very happy with your team, you don't need to make any changes, man. Simple as that. Don't need to make any changes if you're happy with your team. I wonder what's going to happen to our oh god, Casemiro again passes it back to Liverpool. I mean, Casemiro's putting his hands out there, but that ball went nowhere. I don't know where he expects the player to be. Cross comes in, Tsimikas straight to Onana. Oh, Tsimikas is limping now. Yo, what is up with these pitches, man? Seriously. Hello, Jabba, it's been a while. How have you been? How have you been? Cas OMG, bro. He's having an absolute howler over pre-season, Columbus. I really thought he's gonna get back in tip-top shape this pre-season, but it's God. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Oh no, Casemiro. Oh my God, Casemiro almost gave the ball away again, right in front of our goal. Seen my FPL team on X? No, I didn't, Jabba. I've not been online a lot. I've been enjoying my time off, quite honestly. Amad Diallo cuts in. The angle was too far in. Casemiro with a good interception. Rolls the ball back to Van Bissaka. Van Bissaka goes out wide. 4.0 goalkeeper, Fabianski, Turner and Bentley from Wolves. And I have Turner's backup. Didn't know about the newly promoted team's goalkeeper. Fabianski is a good shout, no? Who has the best chance of getting game time? Probably Fabianski. But it really depends on if you want to have some money in the bank or not, man. Otherwise, you should just stake with your team. Oh, here we go. McTominay. McTominay. Oh! Don't worry, Will. It's just preseason. I mean, listen, man. Hopefully. That's all you can say. Hopefully. Like I said, we don't have the time. Oh, I can't believe that. Of all the things McTominay to do badly, shooting one-on-one in goal was not the one I'd pick. Header, straight to the goalie. fish with the header there. Tag you in it when you got chance to. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll see it, bro. I'll see it. I'll definitely see it. Unbelievable. Fabianski is the main for West Ham. It's Areola. It's Areola's guy. Is he the main? Is he going to start over Areola? Then I would just go with Fabianski, man. Makes sense. Why not? I like how they have like hedges in the stadium to cover the guardrail. Apparently the commentator just noticed the hedge. He noticed the hedge after 57 minutes of watching the game live in person on MUTV. He's surprised by it, but it's very clearly covering the guardrails. It's not that surprising. But the guy just noticed the green hedging across the entire field. That's kind of alarming, the commentators. Mark Gay would be fantastic, but you're paying way too much, Jabba. 65? Sorry, Fabianski isn't. I would still use Fabianski as the second choice, honestly. Out of all the 4.0 defenders, I think he's the most likely to actually get games. You know, just because of his tenure at West Ham, his experience. Diallo. There we go. Oh, a little wide for Mason Mount there. Can he do something? Lays it off. Sancho. Ball roll. Goes inside. There we go. Space. Cuts back in. Too much. Ran into Casemiro as well. Too much. I missed the isn't part. No, fair enough. Even I thought he wasn't, but maybe they had some new news, so I was like, zippy ball there by Hamas, but it went out unfortunately. Too much there by Sancho. He's not taking out Ahmad. He's not taking out Ahmad Diallo. He's not doing it. Neoni coming. Neoni? I hope I'm saying that right. Neoni? Curtis Jones. I think Curtis Jones has to follow the same principle of the Mo Salah hairstyle now because the hairline's not looking great. We have had a lot of the ball, but we've unfortunately not. I mean, that McTominay chance is probably our best chance. I think we get him 45 million plus add-ons of 5. If you get him for 45 million pounds, that's actually a very good deal. But are you going to get it? Oh, Amas again, man. Immense. Amas, so good. 2-0 down and you are bringing on Antonio Nazario. Sure, final, right? I don't mind that he's bringing him on, but I would bring him on for Mount. Mount has been ineffective. I would definitely not take out Ahmad. I'd actually be very disappointed if he does it. I know it's pre-season, but whatever. Yeah, yes, Neoni. I'd genuinely be quite disappointed. I mean, if you're going to sub people, always sub the people that aren't doing anything. Cut back. $3-0. Boy, I wonder if Onana is going to get crap for that one. 3-0. I guess it was just too fast for him, I guess. And I don't think Van Bissaka also knows where Tsimikas is, so that also became a problem a little bit. Amas also just ball watching, unfortunately. Yeah. Bradley went behind Amas there. Can't hold the ball. Problematic. Oh wow, apparently it was offside even. You just can pull it back? I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. That McTominay miss was a big deflation jabber. It was 2-1 about 5 to 6 minutes ago. Foul on Wan-Bissaka. As I said, final. What's with the rising tempos? It's our B team. Relax. It's a friendly. But you know what my problem with that thing is, Twalumba? How it is a B team, but I have a feeling a lot of these people are actually going to play the Community Shield and or Fulham game. So it's okay when it's preseason and there's no points involved. But I think a lot of these players are going to play with points involved. And that's what's a little frightening because, right, like you said, right, it's a B team, it's preseason, but by any chance we play these people, we played the same people for the Community Shield or the first game of the season, then I'd be quite worried. This game kills the whole hype for the season. I think you should relax on that a little bit, Ayush. In that sense, I agree with Twalumba a little bit. I think we need to temper our expectations in terms of what we do at preseason. Like I tell everyone, you have to keep in mind Ugarte, Mazraoui, De Ligt, probably all going to play football as soon as we sign them. So, just temper expectations a little bit. Yes, it's a little disappointing, but here we go. Anthony's in. Lays it off. Casemiro with the dink. What a save by Yaros. Fantastic save. Goes to Sancho. Lays it off for Amas. Cross comes in by Amas. Header. Fish goes just wide. I'm a passionate Man U fan, just as a Newcastle fan. Yeah, no, it's fair enough. But I mean, you have to realize that we have to also get rid of some of these players. Oh yes, Casemiro with the interception, lays it off. Lovely ball in by Casemiro, but now Ethan Wheatley goes near side instead of far side. Good save by Yaros again. Newcastle fan? Yes, Jabba's a Newcastle fan. Ooh! Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting that ball. Header goes wide of the net there. Not offside? It's not offside? Okay. It's a nice ball by Casemiro. So Wheatley, Eriksen, Anthony on. Doak is coming on. Doak and Blair is coming on for Liverpool. Piece of garbage is these lot simple stuff. What do you think about Will Fish, Twalumba? Do you think Will Fish or Reece Bennett will both be sold, or do you think they'll be in the teams one day? We need to get Ugarte, Isap, Kaskan, cope up. Oh, Captain Phillips is coming on. Oh, cross from Antonio Nazario. Antonio Nazario. God. Quite comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Honestly, can't tell. I don't know, man. Centre back, it's so difficult to determine if we can keep centre backs or not. They don't get that many opportunities. People are very reluctant to change the centre back pairing unless forced to. Ahmad, Collier, Mount off for Anthony, Eriksen, Wheatley. Teams getting weaker and weaker as per the substitutions. Problematic, very problematic. I wonder how much of the starting team that we played is going to start the Community Shield. I'm quite worried. Just chat, have a laugh, and relax it stream. I think it doesn't help the fact that it's really, really early in the morning here, Jabba. The game started at like 5 in the morning here. I don't think that helps the attitudes. Liverpool are looking good. Hamas is looking good. Lapse of judgment. You know what I'm really worried about, Tualumba? Harry Hamas, from what I've seen in the preseason, if you take the Premier League rules into consideration, I've seen him put a yellow card tackle in literally every game, if not worse. Now, that could be a youth issue thing, youth and lack of experience issue, but I have noticed that he has put at least one yellow card tackle in every game he's played. And you know how the referees are in the Prem. It's quite a nice ball there by Van Bissaka. Anthony literally runs into traffic. I really like the left back. Yeah, Amas, that's who we were talking about. Very good. Community Shield, I don't mind losing. It's not even about losing, it's about who's going to be there for the game. That's what I'm worried about. Because Ten Hag doesn't like to play, he doesn't like putting on players without a preseason, right? He likes giving them 45 minutes, then 60 minutes, then 80 minutes, then 90 minutes. That's a bad one. Oof. Fish got a yellow. And I think he hurt himself as well, Will Fish. Bad tackle. Then Nat Phillips is the Undertaker. Scott is always in someone's way. That's part of his charm, Tualumba. That's part of his charm. I think Amos will start the community. Oh, yeah, I think Amos is going to start the Community Shield for sure. He's definitely not going to play Shaw or Mazraoui. And apparently, if anyone was wondering, Ten Hag said that Malacia might be 2 months away. So possibly around post-international break, he might be, training on grass and stuff. Oh, no. Salah just dancing around here. Look at him having a good old time. God, these Liverpool players are looking very relaxed. It's quite alarming, quite honestly. If City wins Community Shield, they haven't won the Prem. Maybe the blessing in disguise. Oh no, he's getting stretchered out. It's 2:14 here. Where exactly? Oh, you're talking about Jabba? Jabba's in England, Newcastle. Dude, we were just talking about Wellfish, Tualumba. Maybe we shouldn't talk about our players until the game's over. He was playing for Hibernian, right, on loan in Scotland. God, Ten Hag's going on the pitch. What's going on here? How bad is this injury? Ten Hag's on the pitch. Oh man, it looks like he's gonna cry. Oh, come on, man. 5 injuries in 4 games? Bro, this is horrendous, man. This is actually horrendous. He made that late tackle and he only got hurt in the end. He could have just avoided it. doesn't look to be in that much pain based on his face, but no, man, come on. Oh, this is seriously dire. This is really, really irritating. Connor Bradley being substituted for Stevenson. 3 injuries: Euro, Erasmus, Fish. Don't forget Anthony has hurt his hand. I don't know. I know hand injury shouldn't matter, but I have a feeling it's going to hinder his ability to play. Some people would say it's not that very good anyway, but yeah. Mathers coming on. Wait, who's playing where? Amos is going out? So Murray for Amos. Murray for Amos and... Wait, who's our centre back? I see Oyedele playing there. Oh my god, we're playing Oyedele in centre back. Yeah, man. So now we are playing midfielders as centre backs now. There we go. Anthony's back. He's wearing jersey. No, I know, but I don't know, man. I don't know. He left the pitch holding his hand, so who knows how good his hand is. He came on for like 10 minutes the other day and he got that same hand. He's changed the wrapping now. I think he's hurt his hand again, so. And Rashford also went off for a bit. Oyedele is basically a Kamavinga. Oh, that would actually be very good for us if that's true. Can you imagine? Collier, Oyedele and Mainu. Can you imagine if that's the future? That would be great. So Onana, Wan-Bissaka and Eriksen are the only 3 players who are currently playing that haven't come through the academy. That's an interesting stat. Oh, and McTominay loses the ball again. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, he skies it. 13 days until EPL. What is our team going to look like, man? This is really bad. I don't care about our players, Nathan. I honestly think we do the American tour because we have American owners, man. And these pitches, these fake pitches, these artificial pitches, these heavily watered pitches, these are not good. Literally, Onana was just running across the pitch to just pick up the ball. They were under no pressure. Literally, the ground gave way. You can make fat jokes all you like, but I can see puddles of water on this pitch. It's quite alarming. Quite alarming. And we don't wear steel spikes. I think NFL players wear steel spikes, right? For the running. They're running at breakneck speeds, right? So they got I believe they have metal spikes in their cleats. You know. We really have to stop doing these American tours, man. We really have to. If they don't want to come to Asia or Australia, just stay in Europe and do what you did for the first leg. Go to Scotland, go to Norway. I know we missed the chance to come possibly watch a game. But if our players are going to get injured, it's not worth it, man. It ruins the actual season. Then it becomes really detrimental to us. I'm done watching. I've seen enough. I will just be here in the chat. No problem. I hear you. Could have watched SummerSlam today. Someone sub of AWB. Dude is the asset for Mazraoui. I don't think they can. Actually, they can. We have Scanlon. But Scanlon, by the way, just for the record, Ayush, if you thought Wan-Bissaka was substituted by Scanlon, Scanlon's actually a right winger. So we quite literally have just the two right backs. One's currently in Manchester. And you know, Anthony's not a big fan of playing full back, as we know. So good touch there. Good touch to bring the ball down by the Liverpool player. SummerSlam time, it started at 5:30, dude. It's 1 hour late. It's already 1 hour into it, I believe. Yeah, so. Oh, here we go. Cross comes in. Ooh, Nana should have probably come a little closer to pick that up. Casemiro took too long on the ball there. Too long on the ball there. Alright, I see you coming. Yeah, take care, bud. Take care. Go sleep a little. Think we are getting second place this season. Wouldn't be that surprising. Have you been seeing all the moves? Have you been seeing all the moves West Ham are making at the moment? Fulkrug, Wan-Bissaka, one more player, I forgot who. Good players. They're looking for good players this season. Apparently, Fulkrug's already done. He left Dortmund's pre-season training in Switzerland to come. Oh my god, Anthony's ankles almost went there. Oh boy, spin turn. What a block by Wan-Bissaka. Oh crap, now Wan-Bissaka's holding his leg. You know, I never have up till now seen Wan-Bissaka go down and be in pain, and today is the first day I'm seeing it. This is very alarming. This is very alarming. Since I've seen Wan-Bissaka play, I've never seen him like this, keeled over in pain. He seems okay now, slightly. I think he's been just absolutely clattered as well. Yeah, I think Ten Hag needs to get him out, man. Ten Hag, sub him off, dude. It's got absolutely clattered. Yeah, AWB. Wait, what? Hold on a minute. Listen to this, okay? I don't know if you're listening to commentary or not. Maxi Oyedele, who's born in Salford, which is like a suburb of Manchester, plays for Poland. Maxi Oyedele plays for Poland, apparently. I would have never guessed that, quite honestly. Especially when you start with born in Salford. I would have never guessed that, genuinely. Poland. Man, the midfielders are looking the most promising, man. Collier, Oyedele. the most promising players in preseason are looking midfielders this time, which is quite refreshing, honestly. Quite refreshing. Yeah, Scanlan's coming on. Please, please, please sub off. Oh no. Your Van Bissaka's on the ground. So he can't play for England? I'm not sure. How old is he? It's unless he plays for the senior team, I think it's an option, right? Yeah, Van Bissaka's on the ground. My God, I want to cry. I actually want to cry. We were just talking about how his move will determine if we get Mazraoui or not. I genuinely want to cry. That's horrible. He is 20 years old in November. He's 19 right now. Manchester United, Altrincham in 2023. And Forest Green Rovers last year. Oyedele. Poland under 18, under 19, under 21. He could play for England at the moment. He doesn't have a senior cap yet. He has played 16 games. Altrincham, Forest Green Rovers, 4 goals. 20 appearances, 4 goals overall. Altrincham on loan, Forest Green Rovers on loan. He technically could. He has no senior caps for Poland. 77,559. They go hard. They go hard in America, man. 77,000. This is just a regular football. So Nico Williams to Barcelona is not ruled out. In fact, the player has rejected Paris Saint-Germain. We will make the decision between Athletic Club and Barca soon. Ooh, we rejected PSG. Love to see it. Love to see it. Scanlan on for Van Bissaka. That was a big risk, especially last game of the season. Someone has typed, I think Twaluba would appreciate this. Someone's typed on Twitter, they are going to kill all our players before the season even starts. Oh God. Someone is saying, Wan Bissaka now receiving treatment, blow the whistle, ref. Oh God, everybody's panicking so hard. Paul Pogba with a new UFC welterweight champion Belal Muhammad, yeah, holding the championship belt. Okay, person. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about Paul Pogba, but okay. Who said that? The PSG thing? Or the Pogba thing? No, this is just a picture because UFC was in Abu Dhabi last night. So I think Belal Muhammad, who's the UFC welterweight, I think it's Pogba's in Dubai. The picture with him together. Managing Barca, I think, said about Nico Williams. Yeah. Managing Barca, Nico Williams to FC Barcelona is not ruled out. He rejected PSG. Four more minutes left. I can go to sleep. Don't know what sleep I'll get, but I can go. The Community Shield's going to be rough. Community Shield's going to be rough. Very interesting to see how we're going to shape up. So in 6 days. Good block there by Nioni. Lays it off. Good sweep there. Casemiro. Ethan Wheatley shielding the ball. Loses it. Throw in for United. Oh no, free kick for United apparently. Foul. Eriksen to take the free kick. Cross comes in. Header. Still in the box. Cleared out. Eriksen will get another chance. He does not choose to cross back in. Taking too long on the ball here. No, too long. Oh, too late. They've all come out. Another cross to McTominay, I think. Underwhelming preseason. What has been the positive? Amas, Oyedele, Collier. If I were to really be picky, which it's a weird thing, right? Like off the ball, little more energy. Not so many gaping holes down the middle necessarily. Like we still got exposed down the middle, but not as bad as some of what we've seen last season. Pressing a little bit, counter pressing a little bit better. Amas and Collier, I would say. The thing is, Chalumba, you know what? I would be really negative. Like, I don't mind being really negative because I was so positive about last preseason. And it just became very disappointing with all the people we loaned and didn't play and sold and all that. But I only have one issue here. And that issue is very simple. The issue is how many of these players are actually going to be playing regular football? Because if it is 8 out of 11, then I'm very worried for the season. If it's 3 out of 11, I don't really care because we're not really seeing our team play football right now. So when you said earlier, it's our B team, just relax. I'm like, it could be our B team, but how many of these players are actually going to still play? So I guess that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about how many players are going to be playing this game. If it's just 3 people, 3 out of 11, okay, fine. You can cover up for mistakes if it's just 2-3 people that are going to play from the team you don't want to play anymore. But if it's 6-7 people, it could be a problem. Like now the Onana thing, people are going to complain about it, and rightfully so. Like Onana could have pushed it out if he couldn't catch it. He could have caught it or he could have pushed it out, but he kind of, I don't know what happened to him. Like it was hit in such a way that he just laid it off to the Liverpool player next to him. Van Bissaka didn't know where the player was behind him, but people are going to call that out as well. So if basically Amas and Collier. Now the thing is, we've been saying nice things about Amas and Collier and Ahmad, 3 things. How much game time are they going to get? If they're going to get the majority of the game time, that's great. If they're only going to get preseason game time, then it doesn't really matter because, again, these aren't the players playing. So I'm worried about that. I'm really worried about how many of these players are actually going to be back on the pitch regularly. Not this half, obviously, from the first half. Yeah. Although technically we only conceded 1 goal in this half, and we were technically weaker. We have a lot less. We have more weaker players now than we did in the first half. We still conceded 2 in the first half, so there's that. I would say my average, yeah, would incline to agree overall. I would be inclined to agree overall. Got to play Liverpool in 3 games before the international break as well. That's a little worrisome as well. I really wonder how many of our players are going to be back. And I think the Delict signing in particular is very necessary now. I think even if we can't double swoop or whatever, I think we definitely need to go for Delict first up. Ugarte will help probably too, but I think Delict one is just super necessary. So I think what's going to happen is Wan-Bissaka and McTominay out, and Mazraoui, Ugarte and Delict in. I think that's what it's going to be. We'll have to see how long that takes to do though. There you go, it's full time. It's full time. Alright guys, I will see you for the Community Shield. Take care and have a nice day today. Enjoy your Sunday. Disappointing, not going to lie. Thought the game would be better, I really did. If I'm being honest, I really thought the game would be more competitive. At least more like the Arsenal game to some extent. But it is what it is. Can't really do anything about that. So let's just hope. Let's just hope that our returning players just aid in our way of playing, moving into the beginning of the season. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Good morning, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. See you for the Community Shield. Take care.